Origin Furs. Origin Furs is an Origin's extension mod which adds visuals for each Origin, that modifies and adds onto the player model. All models are custom made using Azure Lib and support overlaying skins, full-bright textures, and custom model parts and animations. The rendering backend for this mod is entirely custom and efficient. It's much more minimal than Figura as it only has things that affect the player's mode. Replanter Plus. Replanter Plus is a fork of the Replanter mod with additional improvements. This mod allows you to harvest and plant crops by holding right-click with a seed in either hand. Holding a tool enchanted with fortune in main hand and seeds in offhand will yield more seeds. Holding bone meal in main hand and seeds in offhand will automatically harvest and replant the crop once it's fully grown. The mod has 1.20 compatibility and supports for pitcher pods and torch flowers. Cloro's Gravity Gun. This mod adds the Half-Life 2 gravity gun, crafted with a nether star, 2 gas tiers, 2 redstone blocks, 1 copper block and 3 iron block. This weapon can be used to manipulate a mob position by right-clicking them, or send them flying away when hit with the gravity gun in main hand. Note that this weapon cannot move blocks, minecarts, and boats. The gravity gun cannot directly cause damage to mobs. However, if you launch a creature high enough, gravity will help you kill them. Additionally, the gravity gun can even grab larger and heavier mobs. Deeper Dark. Deeper Dark adds a new sculk-filled dimension for you to explore. To enter the Deeper Dark, you must enter the portal structure in the center of an ancient city while holding an echo shard. Particles will appear showing you can enter, and you can step into the portal and will be transported into the Deeper Dark. The Deeper Dark biome is the most common biome in the dimension. It is very similar to the Deep Dark in the overworld, but with a few key differences. It has more sculk, fossils that contain diamonds, blue fog, sculk traps, and more ancient cities, but with different loot. All overworld ores will spawn here, including emerald ore, and all other biomes in the Deeper Dark are variants of this biome. The Volcanic Caverns biome has basalt pillars, lava, magma blocks, gravel, and ancient debris. It is similar to the Basalt Delta biome in the Nether. Ancient cities and sculk traps can spawn here, and ancient city chests in this biome have a higher chance for ancient debris to spawn in them. The Amethyst Mines biome has amethyst geodes, amethyst ores, and large amethyst crystals. Sculk sensors and shriekers spawn less frequently in this biome, and the caves are shorter. On top of these crystals you can find calibrated sculk sensors. They will signal to other sensors and shriekers. Only one structure can spawn here, the Amethyst Mineshaft. It is a series of wooden mineshaft tunnels connected to a stone center room with a staircase leading up to the top room. There is a lot of loot in these structures, but be careful, there is a new mob in the mineshafts, the Shockwave. Shockwaves are really loud, move really fast and wander around their floor. If you see or hear one close by, you need to go to a wall and surround yourself in blocks and wait for it to pass. Finally, the mod adds a new way to craft items using a sculk catalyst. To convert an item, drop it or place it in an item frame on top of a sculk catalyst, then kill a mob near the catalyst and the item will convert. Amethyst shards can be converted into echo shards, bone blocks can be converted into sculk catalysts, and awkward potions can be converted into experience bottles. Time in a Bottle. This is the 1.20 fork of Time in a Bottle. You can download it if you are eager to use it in the latest version of Minecraft. This item allows you to accelerate the rate at which blocks tick. It passively collects time while in your inventory, which you can consume by right-clicking a block with it. The speed at which the block ticks doubles with each click, and the effect lasts 30 seconds. Auto Elytra. Auto Elytra is a client-side mod for Minecraft which will automatically equip your Elytra when you go to fly. Simply keep a pair of Elytra in your inventory and fly like normal. Your chest plate will be automatically unequipped and re-equipped when you stop flying. Note that this mod may be considered cheating on some multiplayer servers, so use this mod at your own risk. We got runners. This mod aims to give players a zombie apocalypse vibe by making zombies AI fits into the style of apocalyptic games without adding new entities into the game, so it fits through the game. There will now be two new types of zombies. They have the same entity but with different AI. Runners run faster without stopping. Rounders charges target and stun and weaken the target, and they can deal extra damage to iron golems. Some specific AI zombies will only appear in specific events, such as when a zombie is burning it gain more speed. When zombies are wet, it has a chance to inflict slowness. Normal zombie can randomly sprint towards the target. When zombies are armed with swords or axes, they can sprint even longer and stronger. Since zombies is a lot stronger, this mod will also buff Iron Golem and Snow Golem. The Iron Golem now does area damage, able to shove away groups of enemies away, resistant to weakness, and heavily armored to physical damage. The Snow Golem now does area damage, slow enemies, able to throw ice bombs that freeze enemies in a huge area. Snowball now deal damage only on selected enemies, and if attacked by their allies it will recover themselves. By the way, this mod works with all types of zombies, husk, drowned, zombies villagers, and normal zombies. The Undead Revamped. The Undead Revamped adds a mini-boss in the latest update, the Loyal. Similar to the vanilla zombies, the Loyal fear sunlight and can only be active at night. However, they will target all peaceful creatures. They move at an incredibly fast speed and possess the ability to fly. If attacked, they will fly up into the sky. In addition, this mod also adds two new weapons. The Boxstroke sword has 4 attack damage, can deals massive knockback. The Brisk attacker has 3 attack damage, can spit out a powerful blade. Cave Dweller Fabric. This is a fabric port of the Cave Dweller mod by Garjin. The Cave Dweller is a complex entity that has multiple different animations, sounds, and behaviors. As you explore caves, you will be stalked by this monster. As he gets closer, the cave sounds will get more intense. This mod has recently become very popular on YouTube, and if you are looking for a fabric version, this is exactly what you need. Letters. Letters is a server-side mod that lets you disassemble items down to their base letters, then reassemble them back into new items. Any unwanted items you have, you can just throw them right into the deconstruct menu and off they go, being converted into useful letters. You can then use the Assemble Items menu to assemble whatever your heart desires, provided you have the required letters. This is an interesting concept. For example, you can disassemble 2 glass panes to obtain the letters E and G, and then reassemble them into the egg. Image mod. This mod has one main feature, the image command that lets you create images in your Minecraft world as a surface of blocks from files on your computer. You can customize the size of the image using height and width commands. All these images are composed of vanilla blocks, so if you want to make them clearer, avoid creating images with too small dimensions. New Slab variants. New Slab variants adds hundreds of new tile variants, with textures similar to the game's default blocks. In this way, the decorative possibilities will be endless and ideal for any type of game with mods. Armor Trim Item Fix. Trimmed armor items in Minecraft display one of 4 generic trim textures for every item. No matter what trim you put on an item, the texture is always the same. This mod fixes that by adding more item trim textures that change depending on the trim applied. Spiritual Comeback. Spiritual Comeback adds a new death mechanic to the game. Upon respawning, players are imbued with the Panic Spirit effect for 60 seconds. As their mortal form temporarily fades, they take on a ghostly appearance, becoming ethereal beings. Swiftly navigating through the world, they are blessed with the effects of speed and slow falling. If a player is attacked while embodying the Panic Spirit, they receive the Spiritual Protection effect. This ethereal safeguard, known as spiritual armor, envelopes them, providing a temporary armor set. Additionally, at the place of a player's demise, a peculiar spirit flower blooms that exudes an otherworldly aura. Breaking the spirit flower may reveal an unexpected boon or peril. You have a 50% chance of being healed by it, also a 5% chance of a mysterious force unsettling one's journey. This force lifts players into the air and lets them fall, their fate uncertain. Shiny Drops. This mod adds new drops for mobs in the game. The shiny drops have a 1 in 100 chance to drop normally only when killed by player. Looting enchantment increased the chance of getting the drop by 0.5% each level. Each shiny version of these drops can be converted into 16 regular mob drops through crafting. Currently, these includes rotten flesh, bone, gunpowder, string and ender pearl. Pet Armor. This small mod adds a wolf armor item that can be equipped by your wolves. To equip the armor, right-click your tamed wolf. This will half all damage taken by the wolf. To take it off, shift right-click the wolf with your hand. Just Enough Archaeology. This is a JEI Archaeology add-on. The mod adds a view for items that sniffers can dig up, as well as a view for items that can be found in suspicious sand and gravel. All the links are in the description. Have fun.